Good morning, candidates. How are you? This is Brigadier Amar Narayan from Trishul Defense Academy, Ranchi. So today we will have a mock interview of a candidate who has applied for TES entry. So just to inform you, we will have an interview exactly in the same manner the way it is conducted in SSB. So before the candidate comes inside the interviewing room, the interviewing officer will see his PIQ, the way I am saying it here. So his PIQ is in front of me, and I have gone through the details of this candidate. He has studied in Sainik School Tilaiya, and he's got very good marks in his class 10, 90% marks. He has mentioned all his sports that he plays and other hobbies and interests, and he has also participated in the NCC for 2 years. So now I will call the candidate and we will have a mock interview. Come. Yes, Satyam, please come in. Yes. Sit down. So Satyam, how are you?
Good, sir.
Good?
Yes.
And how is your SSB going?
It is going well, sir.
Going well?
Yes.
You are happy with the performance?
Yes, sir.
Good. And have you made some friends here?
Yes, sir.
How many friends could you make?
So many friends, I have talked to many ones, sir.
Okay, very nice. And today you had psychology test.
Yes, sir.
So how have you performed?
So I performed well, sir.
Very good. Nice. Otherwise comfortable here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Satyam, in next about 30 minutes, we will talk about you, covering various subjects and aspects of your life, including your academic life, your family, and your career options, your hobbies and interests. Okay. So let's start with your academic issues. Okay.
Yes.
So tell me, starting from your class 8th onwards, overall what marks did you get? Which subjects you liked? Any subject you did not like and why? Tell me about the teachers who you liked very much and any teacher for some reason you did not like. Okay. Then you can tell me about your friends, close friends. Then let me know about your participation in games and sports, about your participation in extracurricular activities, and also about the career options. So all these things you can let me know.
So starting from academics, sir. So from 8th class, sir, I scored in final exam 91%.
91%. That's very good. You have been a good student, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
And sir, from 9th class onwards, I have giving various Olympiads, and in that I have secured a first position in my class in that Olympiad.
Which Olympiad you have participated?
So Maths Olympiad.
Maths Olympiad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
And next year also in 10th class also I have also participated in that Olympiad only.
Okay.
And I have qualified level 2 also.
Okay, very good. So it looks like you like maths.
Yes.
Oh, that's very rare, I would say. Most people, most students of your age, they don't like maths. Okay, go ahead please.
So in 10th class I have secured 90%. And sir, I have also taught in maths also.
You have taught the entire class?
No sir, in maths subject, sir.
In maths, you taught the entire class?
No, so one of my friend also got 100 marks.
तो top आप ही हुए ना भाई?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes.
Credit is due to you, so you must accept the credit, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
And sir, in 11th class, I was engaged in various activities such as sports. In sports, sir, 11th class in basketball, I was the captain of my house.
Okay, very nice.
I finished in 5th position.
Okay, good.
And then I participated in hockey. I was playing from forward position.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, go ahead.
And in football also, I was a defender. And there we have secured 2nd position.
Okay, very nice.
And I have also participated in drill competition, inter-house. And in that, we have secured 5th position.
Okay. Something I missed out. I asked you some more questions regarding your teachers and friends,
Yes.
career options. Tell me all that.
Sir, Teacher sir, one teacher sir, Vikas sir. He has only helped me from 6th class onwards. He is teaching me maths.
Okay.
And because of him only I was developing interest in the mathematics.
So he is your favorite teacher?
Favorite teacher, yes sir.
Okay, good.
And sir, regard from teacher I don't like this, as don't see as no teacher at this.
Okay, good.
And sir, friends. Friends, I have many friends, my housemates, my batchmates, and my previous school friends are also there. And my close friends are my housemates only, with whom which I live.
Okay, nice. And about your career options?
Career options, sir. I want to join sir army in EMA battalion.
Okay, but why you want to join army?
Sir, because from childhood only I was fascinated towards it. As my father is also in army, so.
Okay, yeah, I see from your PIQ, your father is in the army. Okay, very nice. So that is definitely a reason for you to get motivated to join the army. You have the family background of defense forces. Good. Okay, very fine. Okay, so I have got a good idea about your academic issues. So tell me, you have mentioned basketball as your favorite game, isn't it?
Yes.
Basketball and also I see hockey. So tell me, if I ask you basketball, can you tell me the size of the basketball ground?
Yes sir.
What is that?
Sir, from length it is 28 meter and from width it is 15 meter.
28 meters into 15 meters.
Yes.
And when you play basketball as per the international rules,
yes sir.
then duration wise how the game is played? कितनी देर का गेम होता है?
So it is 4 quarters and each quarter of 10 minutes.
Okay, very
and
nice.
Between each quarter we have a break of 2 minutes.
Okay, very nice. You are right. Then tell me, basketball game, time is very important, and there are many fouls, as per the time. So can you tell me 3 fouls of basketball where time is, involved?
Yes, sir. So the 3 fouls are, first is 3 seconds.
Okay, what is that? Tell me also what is the foul.
Yes. So 3 seconds means that, sir, from red zone area is there. In that a person cannot go without taking the ball.
Okay.
We cannot be there more than 3 seconds.
Okay.
If we are there more than 3 seconds, then there is a
then it becomes a foul.
Foul.
Okay.
And 8 seconds, sir. If a person carries in the opponent court, then he has to pass in 8 seconds to the another person.
Okay. You can't keep the ball more than 8 seconds in the opponent court. Okay.
And sir, 24 seconds. In that say, if we take the ball, then we have to basket the ball in the court.
Okay. Within 24 seconds.
Within 24 seconds.
Okay. Good. Very nice. Okay. And you also mentioned hockey. So, can you name 2-3 players of hockey who are playing for India nowadays? There is a goalkeeper who is very famous.
Nowadays, Manpreet Singh.
Okay, that is one player. 2 more names can you give me?
Yes, I can't recall it.
But there is a very famous goalkeeper. He is a super hit, like Tendulkar of cricket.
So I can't.
You can't recall. Not too much. Good. Okay. Fine. Let's talk about defense and army. Yes. So you have opted to join the Indian Army.
Yes.
And your father is also in the Indian Army. So you said you want to join the corps of EME.
Yes.
Isn't it? So first tell me, what is this EME stands for?
EME stands for Electronic and Mechanical Engineering.
Electronic and Mechanical Engineering. So what do they do in in operations and in peacetime? क्या काम है इनका?
Sir, their work is to check all the vehicles and all the guns and all to check that it is in proper condition or not. It plays an important role in the.
So they only do checking, or do they do something more also?
Yes, sir. They are for transport also, sir. They provide vehicles.
Okay, but I thought that just by checking that is not enough. No, suppose a EME person checks a vehicle or any machine and it is not working, and then he does nothing about it. So is it of any use?
Say EME person checks and they they verify it, sir. And it is a engineering code of army, sir.
Okay, not to worry, you are not aware, but it is a logical thing that just checking and verifying is of no use. If my vehicle is non-functional, it must also be repaired.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Very.
So person has to check, verify and repair, then his work is complete. Isn't it? Okay, fine. But tell me, why have you not opted to join the combat arms like infantry and artillery? I hope you are aware of the combat arms.
Yes.
What are they?
Combat arms, sir, there are two types, sir.
Mm-hmm.
One is a mechanized and one is of those infantry who's from men who are fighting for the
Okay,
country.
fine.
So mechanized set comes artillery, armored, and in combat armies it comes like Bihar regiment.
That is part of the infantry.
Infantry, yes.
It's not different from infantry. Bihar regiment is part of infantry. Not to worry. Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, not to worry. Actually, it is combat arms and combat support arms. Okay, and in combat arms, you have the infantry and armored corps, and in support arms, you have the artillery and engineers and signals. Okay, so you seem to be slightly confused. See, as a Sainik school candidate, you should have to be a little more aware than a normal candidate, isn't it? Okay, not to worry, not to worry. I am very sure as and when you join the defense forces, you will know better.
Yes.
Okay, but one more small question. You talked about mechanized, combat arm. So, what is this armored corps?
Armored corps is also called as the queen of tanks, sir.
Queen of tanks. से क्या मतलब हुआ?
So it contains all the tanks which are there in the Indian Army.
Okay, all the tanks.
Yes.
So, can you name few tanks which are there in the Indian Army?
So one is the indigenous tank, which is replaced by T-90, Russian tank. It is Arjun tank.
Arjun tank. Fine, good. And
sir, not good.
okay, not to worry. And recently there is an appointment of CDS in the defense forces. So
Yes.
can you tell me what is this CDS? What is the job of CDS? How it is different from the job of or the responsibilities of Chief of Army? Just tell me in brief.
Sir, currently sir, CDS is a new post. It stands for the Chief of Defence Staff.
Okay, you are right.
So it is of it manages all the three defense forces.
All the three defense forces.
Yes.
I have not understood. Defense forces to India में एक ही है. The defense forces of India is only one. There are no three defense forces. So tell me in more detail.
Army, Navy, and Air Force.
So they are not defense forces. They are part of defense forces.
Yes.
Defense forces is only one.
Yes.
He are the various services, isn't it? So perhaps you mean to say that he manages all the three services, isn't it?
Yes.
That is one job of CDS. Anything else that he is supposed to do?
Not aware.
Not aware. And tell me, why was the CDS, started now? This appointment has been, started only recently, last few years. It was
Yes.
not just since independence. So why, there was a requirement of establishing this post of CDS now? Any idea?
I can't tell sir exactly, but sir, CDS maybe sir, as it tells that sir, all the three services which are there, Indian Army, Navy, and Air Force. So there should be one representative who can control all of three and make it in a channelized way.
Oh, perhaps you get what you want to perhaps convey, that he tries to synergize all the three services so that they perform better, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, very fine, very nice. Good. And can you name who is the present CDS and who is the present Chief of Army?
So present CDS is General Anil Singh Chauhan, sir.
Okay, good.
And sir, Chief of Army Staff is currently sir Manoj Pandey, General Manoj Pandey.
General Manoj Pandey.
Yes.
Isn't it? Okay, you are absolutely right. Okay, very fine. Now, see, in the army, there is a lot of emphasis on Atmanirbhar Bharat by the present government.
Yes.
So, can you tell me something, last 4-5 years, what new has come into the defense forces, especially the army,
Sir, currently sir.
and which is being made in the India? Okay,
Yes.
not being imported.
Currently, sir, India is Make in India program by our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi. Sir, One is Adani Group, sir, which is currently, sir, for drone. Currently, sir.
Okay, so one system you are saying that drones is being made in India.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next.
So one drone and say indigenous missiles.
Which one?
So Agni.
Agni, okay, but Agni is not new. See, I asked you what new systems have started to be made in India. Agni is being made for a very long time. Not to worry. Okay, go ahead.
Agni 5, sir.
Okay, fine.
Currently, sir.
Okay, next.
It has range of. It will be range of 10.
Okay, fine. Then we will leave it out. Just name the equipment which is now being made in India.
India is also submarine, sir. So one is Arihant.
Okay.
Submarine.
Okay, very fine. Yeah. And what
And
about
sir,
army? Anything new in the army?
Army is a tank.
Which tank?
Arjun tank.
Arjun tank. Okay, fine. Though again, very frankly, Arjun is not a new tank. It is not part of the new Atmanirbhar Bharat, but you are right. You are right. Okay, fine. So we have talked enough about defense forces. Let's talk about your family now. Satyam. So tell me, who are the members in your family? Your close family members, and how do you spend time with them? Who is very close to you? If you have an emotional problem, who do you go and look for advice? And also tell me, when you go home in your vacation, how do you spend time? What is your routine? And also about your friends in your neighborhood. So tell me about your family and friends.
Sir, starting from my family, sir, there are 4 members, including me.
Okay.
Sir, my father, my mother, and one younger sister. So I am very close to my mother, as well as father also. But sir, there is an emotional attachment with my mother. Sir.
Okay, very fine.
If I want to convey anything, sir, I tell to my mother, and then he talks to my father.
Are you, looks like you are a little afraid of your father?
No, sir.
Is he very still with you because of being a defense person?
No, sir, but
you have just said that you don't approach your father directly, you approach through mother. Why is that?
Yes, sir, because sir, I think that my father was not with me most of the times.
Okay. So you are slightly, looks like hesitant approaching your father, is it?
Yes.
Okay, very fine, not to worry. Okay, and answer the other questions I asked you.
Sir, my friends. In school, sir, they are my house.
Okay, school no. Now I am asking about your friends when you go home in your area of residence.
Yes. Sir, in my neighborhood, sir, there are many friends. One Aitya is there. And all those friends whom I talk to them. And sir, I talk to them about what they are doing, what they are done, which exam they are giving.
Okay.
And we used to talk like this. About we also talked about this latest army, what is going on.
Okay, very fine. Yeah, there is one more aspect I asked you to answer.
Yes, sir, it repeats.
Yeah, you not recalling. I asked you to tell me your routine when you go home, morning to evening. How do you pass time?
Sir, when I go home, sir, in morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. It's not my general routine. So from 6 o'clock I wake up, then I do all my daily work, and then from 3 to 4 hours I study, and then at the evening I go to play.
Okay.
And at night again a little bit of study, and then I watch televisions.
Okay, very nice. Okay, very fine. So tell me, when you are at home, your parents must be giving you some pocket money for that month. So how much money they normally give you, and how do you spend that?
Sir, they gave me around 1,000 rupees.
1,000 rupees a month?
Yes.
How do you spend it?
Sir, most of the time I like to eat street foods.
Okay.
And then for playing equipment also I bought. And for my sister also I bought something.
Okay, good. Very fine. So when I asked you to mention about your family, you didn't mention about your sister?
Yes.
Why? You don't like her?
No, sir.
Then why are you forgetting about your sister?
No, sir. Just forget.
Just forget. No, I'm just putting your leg. Don't worry. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I have one sister, sir. She is studying in 8th class, sir.
Okay.
And she is 14 years old.
Okay.
She is studying in APS Sanchi.
So she troubles you a lot?
No, sir.
No? You have a good relationship?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Normally it's always like that, you know.
Yes.
Sister and brother, they all make very good friends. Very nice. Okay. So I have discussed regarding your friends. Let's talk about your hobbies and interests. So tell me, what do you do in your spare time? Like when you go home, you have a lot of time. So how do you spend that spare time? Any books you like to read? What TV you like to see? You can tell me any other thing that you do in your spare time. So you can tell me all these things, okay? And also, how do you get to know about what is happening in the world, about the current affairs, news वगैरह कैसे आपको पता चलता है? So tell me all these things.
Yes, sir. From my hobbies, sir, I like to play basketball. Every day I go, when I come home,
Okay. But basketball actually not a hobby. It's a sport.
Yes.
To keep perhaps for fitness you do that. That's a good thing. But I especially asked regarding your hobbies and all. Okay.
Yes, sir. Every day sir, I used to read about the business,
Okay.
about the stock market.
Okay. It's very unusual. A person of your age is reading about stock market and business. How did you generate interest in stock market, and why should you be focusing your energy into stock market?
At the spare time I used to do.
But why?
Because I have an interest in that, sir. Because my father has opened a demat account.
So you also want to learn.
I also want to learn how to invest. What are the new opportunities in that?
Okay. So tell me something about stock market which you have learned.
So stock markets are latest. I was learning about that candlestick pattern, charts, and sir, different companies and say India. What will be the India in 5 years and next long term? Which company would be better?
Okay, it's very interesting. It's very rare to find a candidate of your age. Very frankly, in my 3 years, I have hardly found someone of your age, having so much of interest in stock market. Very good. Okay, so since you are into it, let me ask you 3 questions, isn't it? So in stock market, there is something called as a cash and carry, equity purchase, and there is something called as the intraday.
Yes.
And there is something called as a future and option.
Yes.
So can you tell me the difference between these 3?
So future and option means that there is a call option and put option. Call option is for that sir, if you are investing in call option, then if the share market will go upwards. Okay, so when the person who is giving a call option, when he thinks that the market is going up, then he will give a C or a call option. Okay. And sir, intraday. So intraday is one day trade in which it gives a margin of 5 times or 3 times according to that. Okay. And sir, it starts from 9:15 to 3:30.
So what is the difference between intraday trade and a normal purchase of a share?
Say intraday trade.
Which is normal purchase called as cash and carry, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Say intraday trade means that it is only for 1 day valid. So after 3:15, it will be cut off. Okay, you are right. I must say I am really impressed by your knowledge of stock market. But I must caution you that at this age and service, you must put more interest in your academics and other things, because at times someone may go into FNO, and FNO is very, very dangerous. Yes.
Isn't it? Okay, good to have interest. It's always good to know things. I am very impressed. Okay, good, very nice. So tell me, how do you get to know about current affairs?
Sir, current affairs, sir. So I used to read newspaper every day.
Which newspaper?
Say Hindustan Times.
Hindustan Times. Okay. So there are so many important news which are happening in the world, isn't it? So tell me this issue of Hamas and Israel. There is a big war going on. So in few sentences, tell me the main crux of the problem.
Sir, Hamas and Israel, sir, main problem is that, sir, militants. So Hamas is trying that it promotes militants in its area, which is affecting the Israel. And sir, Hamas is also trying as we know that in Israel, sir, all the settlements have been made in the Hamas and Palestine region. And as we know that Israel also wants to capture, because as a long history back, they were not a nation. They were the Jews who wanted to get freedom from the Europe, make a separate country.
Okay, you have given generally right answer, but you have still not given me the main reason why this war is taking place. Is it got something to do with religion?
Yes, sir. One religious center is in that, sir, Jerusalem, which is the main religious center of Christianity, Jews, and Muslims. That would be the main reason behind that, sir.
Okay, not to worry. The actual reason is actually that the Israel is a country of Jews and the Palestinians are looking for a country of their Muslims. So this is what I was expecting from you, but not to worry. Okay, let's come within our country. Again, there are large number of issues. So if I ask you briefly to tell me the major reason why the flare up in Manipur happened. Big problem happened in Manipur. It's still going on. Yes. So why this fight among some people community happened in Manipur?
So in Manipur, sir, it has happened. I can't tell it, sir. I can't recall that.
Achha. You are not aware. It's a big problem of the country. Okay. Any idea about something called as a Maiti community and Kuki community? Have you heard about this?
Yes, sir.
Kya hai?
Sir, there are two communities. One is wealthier one and one is not wealthier. So one is trying to push the minority towards and they want to kill each other, sir.
So the problem is as per you is because of wealth. पैसे के problem है ये.
No, yes, sir.
Okay, not to worry. You don't seem to be fully aware, but not to worry. I am very sure. Once you read more, you get to know. The issue is not of money. It is many other issues. Okay, not to worry. Okay. And the big issue of our country is Jammu Kashmir. So a few years back, the government of India it abrogated, what you can say in normal English, cancelled the Article 370.
Yes.
So why was this abrogated, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of Article 370 being abrogated? Tell me.
So it was abrogated because no state can have their own flag, sir. As already we know that Jammu and Kashmir was having its own flag and its own constitution, which was separating it from the India.
Okay, good.
And India, being as a sovereign country, also that it was because it wanted to tell that it is also of our own part. And as a separate constitution, there was many militants and many wars which are going between that. After Article 370, it has been stopped.
Yeah. Any other benefit of Article 370 being abrogated?
Yes, sir. Now it has been a union territory. Now it will be under the control of the central government. And that all the facilities which will be given to India, which also be given to Jammu and Kashmir, and everyone can invest and do anything from other state to Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay, very fine. Good. At least you are aware of this issue in generally good detail. Tell me, you are a TES candidate, isn't it?
Yes.
So suppose you qualify SSB, so you will have to go for training.
Yes.
So tell me, where will your training happen?
Sir, first year the training will be at OTA Gaya.
Okay.
And then after that, CEME Pune, and then Secunderabad is also there.
Okay.
One EME Secunderabad.
Okay. So as a EME candidate, perhaps you will go to Secunderabad, isn't it?
Yes.
After 1 year in Gaya.
Yes.
Okay, good. Very nice. Okay, good. Satyam, we have discussed enough. Now, last question to you. Tell me, when you introspect about yourself, when you think about yourself, tell me two qualities in your personality which you think are your strongest points, and two qualities in your personality which you think they are weaknesses and you want to improve them. So tell me these two.
Sir, the strongest part of I think that's the aggression.
Come again, I couldn't make out.
So the strongest part is that whenever I do work, I do in full energy.
So you are passionate about your work.
Yes.
This is what you want to convey.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And sir, the weak point is that. Sir,
No, I asked you to give me 2 points, 2 strong points and 2 weak points.
Sorry, sir.
So you have given only 1.
Yes. So second point is that, sir. Second point, sir, it is that, sir, I'm more focused on one work. I can't do most of the work.
Is it a strong point?
Yes, I do more focused in one work at one time, sir.
Okay. Very fine. Though I don't really agree with you. No, the way you have conveyed that I focus only on one and not on many. But in a way, fine. Okay, I take your point. Go ahead. Tell me about your 2 weaknesses.
So, the 2 weaknesses are that, sir, I used to get most of the times irritated because something unusual happens and I don't like.
For example?
For example, there's something bad happens with me, then I used to get irritated with that.
Give me an example, I'm asking. It's still not very clear.
So there's some if something bad happens with me, like someone tries to pull or jokes much, so then I used to get irritated as much.
Okay, so you tend to get irritated when someone cracks a joke on you. Okay.
Yes.
And what is the next issue?
Next issue is that I take most of the things personally.
Like what?
Like say if something is associated with me, then I also used to be associated with them.
Okay. So have you tried to do something to improve on these 2 aspects?
Yes, sir.
How?
So I am trying to control it and doing meditation most of the times.
Okay. So that will take care of your irritation and getting angry.
Yes.
What about the second one?
Second one, sir, is not a very big thing, sir. Because if you think that it is something associated with you, then it will makes you more passionate about that, sir.
Okay. So you feel that is hardly an issue?
Yes.
And that will get overcome as time goes by.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Satyam, so we've had a good talk about you. And I'm very sure that you have also enjoyed this. Anything you want to ask me?
No, sir.
All okay?
Yes.
And generally happy with the way your SSB is going?
Yes.
Okay, then all the best to you. Take care. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you can leave. Okay, so candidates, you have seen a very good interview of a candidate who is applying for TES entry. He has been a good candidate as per me in the interview. He came across as an intelligent candidate. He has performed well in his academics and also been playing many outdoor sports. So that all goes in his favor. I asked him some questions on basketball which he could answer well, but you would have seen that he was not able to answer questions on hockey. So this is what we have been emphasizing, that candidates, whatever you write in your BIQ, go very well prepared for the interview. Also, you would have noticed that his knowledge of defense forces was just about average. Now please understand that being a candidate from a Sainik school, we as an interviewing officer will expect him to know a little better than a normal candidate. But his knowledge was just about average. So prepare well for the service and the overall about the defense forces when you go for the interview. Regarding the family questions, he answered generally okay. His routine in his home was quite well prepared. But for whatever reason, he forgot to talk about his sister. So ensure that you answered whatever is asked to you without leaving anything. In the last portion, when I was querying him about his current affair knowledge, at times he was not very well prepared. He could answer the question of Hamas and Israel partly, not very fully, but he had no idea about the Manipur issue. Now Manipur is a very important issue of India. So my suggestion to all candidates is that do thorough study, thorough knowledge of all the important current affairs whether it is of national importance or of international, and you will be able to do well. As per my assessment, the candidate would be passing, just about passing, with the way his interview has gone. But if he prepares better, if he prepares his current affairs and defense better, I am very sure he would be able to pass with flying colors. So I am very sure you have got a good idea about this interview. All the best to you. Take care. Jai Hind.
अब डिफेंस एग्जाम क्रैक करना हुआ और भी आसान। त्रिशूल डिफेंस एकेडमी लेकर आए हैं बिल्कुल ही एडवांस लर्निंग ऐप। तो आज ही ज्वाइन करें और स्टार्ट करें अपनी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस।